What is up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I kind of wanted to do like a little story time as well as get ready for practice, also for work. I talked about it on TikTok, but I didn't address it here on YouTube because I said that I would talk about it over there on TikTok. But now I'm just like, yeah, I think I'm gonna talk about it here on YouTube because on TikTok it's just like a minute each video and I rushed it. So I decided like I'm just gonna talk about it here on YouTube, be detailed about it. Let's get started with this video. That was my ankle cracking, okay? I know you guys can't see it, but Maverick is over there on the side only because he doesn't like the lights and all this setup right here. Let me just record this because I find it so funny. And then there's like a barrier right there hiding him. So let me just show you. Maverick! What's wrong, Maverick? Are you okay, boy? Are you scared? Yeah. Also, I put my makeup right there because I don't have a little basket. Alright, we're gonna start off with primer. The Smashbox Photo Finish Smooth and Blur Primer. I tried the Tatcha one and I did not like it whatsoever. It's fine, I got like a little sample one, but I didn't like it. I prefer the silicone ones. I don't know what it is with the Tatcha one, but I thought I was gonna like it. Turns out I don't like it and everybody else who likes it probably has dry skin. Where do I start with this? I'm gonna use Smashbox and Fenty Beauty concealers. I don't want to use foundations for practice because I feel like it's too much. Fenty's in 210 and then Smashbox is in light cool peach. If you guys don't know, I have two coaches. Well, I had two coaches. One of them is my choreography coach and then the other one is my technical coach. My technical coach, he tried doing a choreography for me and I wasn't a big fan of it. So he actually introduced me to my choreography coach. This was since the holiday show. He's the one who did the Santa Tell Me one. He adds more than what my technical coach was actually trying to do. And I'm a lot more happy with the choreography that I have now. Fast forward to my actual competition when I was practicing for, it's like my Star Wars one, I like to say. Am I too far? I'm bringing you guys in. After the holiday show, I wasn't with my choreography coach for like a month because we weren't sure if we were gonna do any competitions. And then in February, like literally I think like early February, we were like, yeah, we want to do a competition. So we had 1 month to do this program. We kind of had like a set schedule for what days I would be with which coach. So just keep this in mind. This was a set schedule. With my technical coach, I had Mondays at 1 and then Fridays at 12:30. My choreography coach, we were just like very flexible with whatever. So whatever days I was able to do, we would do it. But it was always twice a week. Fast forward to competition week, the Wednesday, because the competition was on Sunday. So Wednesday, I had a lesson with my choreography coach. When we finished that lesson, he was like, okay, do you want to do Friday? And I was like, okay, yeah, I could do Friday because I could do Friday at 1 because I have a lesson with my technical coach at 12:30. And so it was already set. So now it's Thursday night and I got a message from my technical coach saying, can we do Friday at 1 o'clock? And I was just like, what? No. In my head, I was saying no. But I told him like, no, I'm sorry, I have a lesson with my choreography coach. His response was, oh, thanks for letting me know. What? What does that mean? Like, what do you mean thanks for letting me know? We're the ones who have a set schedule. So, okay, so I messaged him back saying like, I thought we had a set schedule for 12:30s on Fridays and then 1 o'clock on Mondays. And then he was just like, yes, but you know, schedules change. So you have to let me know before you have a lesson with him before me. And I was just like, the fuck? No. I was already getting heated from that, to be honest. Alright, gonna go in with Born This Way Ethereal Setting Powder and just set under my eyes. After that, he was like, can't you switch your lesson with him to can't you switch your lesson with him to 12:30 so I could have you at 1? And I'm just like, No, I'm sorry. I find that rude. Like, no. No, I told him no. I was not gonna do that. Actually, I did not say no. I wasn't gonna do that. I didn't reply to that. Like, I don't know what to reply to that. Like, what am I supposed to say? Like, no? I was actually thinking of just, like, replying no, to be honest. Because I was not having it. I was not having it when he said that. Like, I don't know about you guys, but to me, that was rude. Before I replied, he was like, okay, what about 1:30? Because I think he realized that that was kind of rude. When he said 1:30, I was like, yeah, okay, we could do 1:30. Keep this in mind. I work at that rink. I clock in at 2. I asked my coworker after I said okay to 1:30 if it's okay for her to like stay another 15 minutes because he wants a lesson at 1:30. And then she was just like, I need to leave at 2. So I was just like, oh God, I have to tell him no. Like, I literally can't have a lesson with him because he wants 12:30. I mean, he wants 1. I'm not gonna switch my lessons for his favor. I don't know about you, but I'm not gonna be flexible with my coach once we've already set schedule. I don't know. I just find it rude that he wanted me to switch my lesson with my choreography coach for an earlier time because, to be honest, the day of, he had a lesson at 12:30, my choreography coach. So it would have messed up his schedule. Yeah, I said no. Once I saw that she said no, that she has to leave exactly at 2, I had to tell him like, hey, I'm sorry, I can't have a lesson with you today because I have to clock in at 2 and she can't stay longer than 2 exactly. At this point he was like, LOL. What is that? What does that mean? What does LOL mean? I just ignored it and I was just like, yeah, I'm mad at this guy right now. 5 minutes later, I get a message from him. I've been wanting to switch coaches to be with my choreography coach. And when I saw this message, I was just like, what? Confused. He says, I'm sorry, I cannot practice with you anymore. Good luck with everything. I'm done doing business with you. Goodbye. I'm just like, what? Like, over me not being flexible with you, you quit on me. I could tell right now he cannot take no for an answer. Like, I literally said no to switching lessons with my choreography coach for a time. And the fact that I said no, he got furious and was just like, I'm not dealing with this. I was like, I didn't reply to that. I'm just like, okay, I see how it is. Okay, I'm gonna go in with this. I'm gonna actually like use new products, not like new products, but like products that I haven't used in a while in my routine. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the Becca Cosmetics Sunlit Bronzer in Bronze Bondi. So it has like a cool packaging, like bronzy packaging. It's really nice. I like it. I was confused as to like the reasoning as to why he quit on me. For me, it was like it was like a blessing and a curse. Holy crap. Okay. It was a blessing and a curse because I had been wanting to switch coaches for a while and I was like so scared to say anything to my coach because I told my coworker in the past that I wanted to like switch coaches and she was like, be careful because he will blow up on you. And that's what scared me from like confronting him, was because she said he will blow up on me. So this kind of helped me out because I didn't have to say anything. He said it all in a stupid reasoning why, but like he quit on me and I was like, okay, this works, but still like annoyed. Like, I wanted to say it. Friday was a whirlwind of emotions, to be honest. As I was getting to the rink, I hit a damn parked car. The parked car was on the right side of the road. I always see cars go through it. All these cars always go in, like, they're able to fit into that lane. So I was like, okay, I could fit my car through the lane. And then I hear a pop. And I turn to the side, like my right side, to look behind me. And I noticed I didn't have a mirror. My mirror was popped out. I was a mess that day, let's just say that. The car had no freaking damage. It was like a huge Ford truck with those like big ears that extend out, which is why I kind of hit the car, because those stupid ears were like huge. Honestly, I was mad the fact that there was no scratch on that car and my whole entire ear fell off. But yeah, I still left a note because like I felt like I needed to have left a note. I think even if I didn't leave a note, the guy wouldn't even notice because there was no scratch to it whatsoever. But yeah, that happened. I left the note. He called. He literally said, don't worry about it. So we good on that. But except my part was horrible. So I left it in the dealership and I got it fixed. I'm not going to say the price because the price kind of like traumatizes me. When that happened, I messaged my coach my choreography coach like saying, hey, this happened, I'll let you know what, I'll try to make it in time. And he was just like, let me know. Oh, he was like, oh no, let me know what happens, I hope you're okay. No, I was fine. Like, I was just like emotional. I'm gonna use the Wet n Wild blush in Mellow Wine. Yeah, so I ended up getting to the rink right there. He actually, my choreography coach actually had things to do also. It was a mess for him too. Like, he says he was on the phone for a while, and he says that he had to get going to make it to a flight that the airline was like messing up on. I feel like there's a lot of blush. Since I don't have a lesson that entire day, I just like, I didn't even want to get on the ice because I saw my other coach there that quit on me, and I'm just like, I'm gonna be in the back. If you need me, I'll be crying my tears in the back over there. I'm gonna do my eyebrows now. Just the brow was from Anastasia in medium brown. Two things that I thought was gonna happen. Like, even my coworker told me this. She was like, he could like either be super petty with you and ignore the crap out of you, or he's gonna pretend like nothing happened and try to get you back as a student. And I'm like, I hope he's petty with me because I do not want to deal with him anymore. And the fact that I didn't want to be with him in the first place, I was like, bye. He was there, he ignored me, which I was okay with. He had his students actually come up to me asking for stuff that he needed, which was very childish, to be honest. Like, be a man and like come up to me and ask for something if you need it. Like, I'm not gonna ignore you. I have to do my job. I have to do my job. I'm actually gonna like talk to you if you need to talk to me. On weekends we have parties, so he actually came up to me asking for like if there was any parties, but the way he responded was kind of rude. Like, he didn't even say like, hey, or anything. He just like walked up to me. He's like, is there any parties tomorrow? And I was like, no. Are you sure? I was like, yeah. Are you positive? You want to check the book? I'm like, I know. He was going on and on and on before I even finished my comment. That is the last time. Oh, actually, before that, he actually walked in to get coffee, and I said hi to him. I said hi to him first, and then he was like, hi. And that's it. Yeah, that's the story behind that. And then the following week, like on Tuesday, I asked my choreography coach if he could be my coach, and he was like, he was kind of confused because I was kind of nervous to ask him, and the whole entire week I was kind of like anxious, nauseous, because I was scared to confront him about this stuff because I knew he was going to ask what was going to happen. Yeah, he said yes. Thank God he said yes. I'm pretty sure everybody has seen my my 1 year progress. If you've seen all the way to the end, you saw that I landed my axle. To this day, I have not landed my axle like that. And you know, if you want to know how I landed my axle that time, during that lesson we were going at it trying to land this axle, and I kept asking my technical coach, what am I doing wrong? Is there anything I could do to fix it? And he's just like, no, you're doing it right, just keep going. And I'm like, that doesn't help me on landing this damn axle. He asked my choreography coach, watch her do her axle and tell her what she's doing wrong. He saw me do my axle, saw me fall, and then he told me something. I forgot what it was. I wish I heard it. In the next one, I landed it because of his freaking comment. That axle was from him helping me out. My current coach now. I should have switched right there. Give me a second to do my eyebrows because I'm not going to do my eyebrows when I have to keep on talking. Okay, I did them. Now I'm just going to go ahead and set them before I talk about other stuff. This is like the first section of what happened throughout it all. So I'm going to do my highlighter and set my face. So what I'm going to do first is set my face with the all-nighter setting spray, and then go in with Wet n Wild's highlighter in Precious Petals right here. See that? It's been roughly 2 weeks since my competition. Since then, I have not talked to the other coach. I'm totally okay with that. I've had reasons to not say hi to him first. Every time he walks in, I'm a person who can feel what other people feel. It's gonna be weird for me to say that, I know. Sad or super happy or anxious and all that stuff, like I could sense that. Literally, this guy he's making me feel so awkward. Like he walks in the room and I'm just like, Okay, so when I'm with my other coworkers and my manager, he walks in and doesn't acknowledge me, and he says hi this person and then hi this person. And then he talks in his language that they understand. Like, I'm Hispanic and they're Armenian. They talk in Armenian and I don't understand what they're saying. So like, it kind of makes it seem like he is trying so hard not to talk to me and all that stuff. Wait, I skipped something completely. Okay, so competition day. For some reason, my skates were super, super dull. Like, I knew I needed to sharpen them, but that day, like, proved that I needed them sharpened. That happened the day after the competition. I left them there in the rink to get sharpened. Do you know who sharpens my skates? My ex-coach. So he has to sharpen them. Once I left my skates, I like went ahead and talked to my coworker for a little bit. And then he walks in. Oh, I'm gonna use the Tarte Surfer Curl mascara. He walks in. He sees my skates there. Like, come on. He knows whose skates those are. He didn't say anything about it because I was there. But once I left, this is when my coworker kind of messaged me. So she calls me and she was like, I had a fight with your old coach. He was like, hey, I need to talk to you. He was like, I'm not gonna sharpen her skates. And she got so furious. Okay, so this is me talking for her. She was just like, she's like, what do you mean you're not gonna sharpen her skates? This is your job. You have to be professional and do her job. Like, okay, to be honest, I don't know if this is actually what she said, but like, it is his job to sharpen skates no matter whose skates they are. And then she's also said, you've had people you don't talk to and you still sharpen their skates. So why are you not doing her skates? He had the audacity to say I'm disrespectful for not saying hi to him. And he always goes up to me and says hi to me. And apparently I ignore him and turn my face. And I'm just like, this, yeah, I know, Maverick, I know. I had never talked to him. He's never said hi to me. He refused to sharpen my skates. She got mad up to where she started crying. I'm sorry if you're watching this and I kind of like, but he even said like, I'm a nice person. I don't know why she's doing this to me. And she goes, you are not a nice person. No, you're not. That's a long story right there that I wasn't even a part of. So that's all I remember. He ended up sharpening my skates. Well, we're almost there, people. Don't worry. We're almost there. When he came back and gave them to her, he literally said, tell her to tell me thank you. Okay, yeah, I'll tell you thank you. But in the phone call that we had, we made an agreement that I shouldn't say thank you unless he says hi to me. My ex-coach told my coworker not to tell me any of this. So it was going to be obvious if I just like went up to him and said thank you that she told me everything, because I never talked to him. So like me going up to him randomly, it's going to make it obvious that she talked to me about this. That's why we came into a conclusion to say thank you after he says hi to me. When I got them back, when I get my skates sharpened, I always like check them with my fingers to see if they're sharpened. They were not sharpened the best at all. Like, I know how he sharpens skates. Like, he sharpened my skates for 2 years, and when I got these back, the part that was the dullest was not sharpened. And then I go on the ice afterwards, and usually when you get sharpened, it kind of takes you a while to get used to new like sharpened skates. I felt the skates like have a curve, a little curve, a slight curve. So on the ball of your foot, it should like have a little curve right here. That's your rocker, and then everything goes straight that way. My skate felt flat like this. Like, I felt like I was actually wearing heels. I couldn't do anything. Like, my jumps felt weird. My spins were like decent, but like I knew something was wrong. I'm not gonna say thank you for him ruining my skates, because he literally like ruined the blades. So anyways, I got them done at another rink, and when I got them sharpened over there, they were like, who sharpened these skates? And I'm just like, it's a really long story. But he was just like, yeah, they were terrible. He was saying like the toe was going one way and the heel was going another way. And I was like, yeah, I noticed that a lot. And then he actually literally told me never go back to him again. I think my coach actually did that on purpose. Like, he sharpened skates in the past and they're not bad whatsoever. So I really think he sabotaged them. But yeah, that is literally it. The next week he actually came up to me, my coach, my ex-coach, he came up to me and he kind of just like said of truths and all that, and we gotta be like, we should all be professional and all that. Like, I'm like, yeah, sure. So we are good now, I guess. I hope you guys like my little story time. Let me know what you want to see now, because everything is getting closed down because of this virus. So just let me know in the comments what you want to see. Disneyland's gonna be closed already for 2 weeks. I was planning on going on Tuesday, but now they're closed, so there goes the Food and Wine Festival. Let me know anything that involves just staying indoors. Just put it down in the comments if you want to see it. But yeah, that is the end of this video. I hope you liked my little story time. Well, not little, it's like a big story time. So yeah, if you want to see more, go ahead and like, subscribe, and then turn on those post notifications so you know when to upload. And I'll see you guys